A second. This is a process. It's a process. It's a process. Okay?
Hi everyone, welcome to Trust the Process. I'm Keith.
I'm Skyler.
I'm Mike.
And welcome back. We got a good show for you today. We got Super Bowl, we got Hall of Fame. I think we should start off with the not so great news with the Hall of Fame. Our 2017 class is Morton Anderson, the kicker, Terrell Davis, Broncos running back, Kenny Easley, the safety from Seattle, Jerry Jones, I don't understand that, Jason Taylor, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Kurt Warner. Mike, what's your initial thought?
Honestly, it's a decent class, but I still think there are two. Well, I make the argument for three snubs. Terrell Owens, I don't know how you can not put him in the Hall of Fame.
True.
Second best, maybe second or third best receiver in the league history. Then you got Jacksonville's own Tony Baselli, arguably the best left tackle of his era, and Jacksonville's own product, Brian Dawkins.
Yeah. I mean, I would have loved to seen Brian Dawkins and Tony Baselli and Terrell Owens definitely should have gone in. Jason Taylor, that's a questionable one. He even said that Tony Baselli just destroyed him. You know,
That's pretty bad when you say that you got destroyed by a guy who got snubbed.
Yeah, and then one thing that was funny is Pete Prisco tweeted that Jacksonville kind of did get a Hall of Famer in with Morton Anderson. You know, he helped propel Jacksonville to the 90s.
And he also propelled Tony Baselli to his fame with missing the kick, which dominate
Bruce Smith, right?
Bruce Smith, yeah.
Another Hall of Famer that Tony Baselli dominated. So the reason that he's not in is, I don't know, it's just because of his market probably.
NFL hates Jacksonville.
Yeah.
It's true. Well, do you think he will get in next year or the next couple years?
Yeah, I think so, because it was pretty positive talk. I heard he had momentum going in later on in the vote, so that's a promising sign. And, you know, I think people are going to realize sooner or later just how good he is by watching the tapes and hearing his name over and over in the ballot, you know. So people are going to get more familiar with him. So
I think he gets in, hopefully within the next 2-3 years, because this year he was knocked down. The list went from 15 to 10 to then the final 5. He made it to the second round and cut to the final 10. Which I thought was really good. And he made it over T.O. T.O. got eliminated in the first 5.
Yeah. Sal Paolantonio and John Clayton had really, really nice words to say about him as well. And those guys are pretty influential if you watch the sports channels. I think he'll get in as well. I hope he gets in. I would really just, with all of this bad that's been going on in the Jacksonville area and lately with our sports franchise, it would probably be a really good thing for us.
Yeah, and also I heard that I think it was on 1010XL Sports Radio here. They're saying it'd be the third biggest moment in Jaguars history. Jaguars, or second biggest, or second or third. You got the first one when we got the franchise.
Obviously.
Second, when the '96 playoff run, which I agree with Baselli was a key part of. And then if Baselli made the Hall of Fame, I think the third biggest moment in team history. I agree with that.
I think it would be awesome. You know, the first pick ever to get into the Hall of Fame, we hit it right there. Like, we started with a boom, you know. It's like
we actually drafted somebody good.
Yeah.
The whole 90s was good for us. That's what we're hoping comes back with Tom Coughlin, you know.
Yeah.
Reenact that magic.
We can only hope. We're dependent on you.
He's a magic man. Let's talk about the big game. Super Bowl 51, that is. What did y'all think about the game?
Well, that was quite the comeback, obviously. I was bored.
Like the one Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec.
No, the first half, I was just like, wow, this is not what I expected. I was expecting definitely a whole different ball game, and the second half showed me exactly what I expected. Very dominant Patriots offense.
Yeah, like you said, the first half I did not expect the Falcons to jump out to a 21-3 lead at half, and I didn't expect the Patriots to struggle that much. Brady got sacked a lot, a lot of pressure from Atlanta, which really helped them out in the beginning. But again, you can't doubt Brady in the Super Bowl.
Can't count out touchdown Dom.
Yeah.
Definitely. I got off like around 8:45. I was only able to see the fourth quarter, and luckily for me, that was when all the magic happened.
Yeah, there was only one part of the game to catch. You definitely caught the best
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, the best part, yeah, for sure. But I thought it was really interesting how Atlanta completely changed their game plan in the second half. They didn't run the ball at all in the second half. They averaged, I saw about 9 yards to carry in the first half, went down to 2 yards to carry in the second. They didn't run the ball often in the second.
Yeah, it was like only a total of 10 yards. Like, and they only rushed it 4 times. That's something that they didn't think about. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. They got in the field goal position with that Julio catch, and then instead they tried to pass it.
Get too fancy.
Yeah, and it's like,
And then led to the sack, which led to a penalty, which led them to punting the ball, giving
then-
Tom Brady a minute 30 to score.
You got to take any points you can against the Patriots.
Yeah.
It's too scary. I mean, oof. Good. Congrats to the Patriots, though. Hats off. Just
Sick of
yeah.
dominance. Ugh.
So would you consider this the best Super Bowl of all time?
Probably the best one that I've ever seen.
Hmm.
I can't talk for all of them, but I know there's better ones out there. I mean, you can't top. For me, the Rams, Titans,
In 99?
99. I mean, holy cow! I
1 yard
didn't
short.
watch it.
That should
I
have
was
been the
probably too
Jaguars.
young.
It should have been the Jags, but
But I mean, just that game. I don't know if you could top that.
Well,
It was certainly a great finish. A great
Yeah.
finish.
yeah,
Probably
that's the best finish.
ever.
Yeah, best finish for sure.
I think with all the implications, they're going for the record of 5th Super Bowl just as a team. Like Tom Brady going for his 5th ring, Belichick going for his 5th ring. And the way it happened, the Edelman catch, bobbling it an inch from the ground, and then
Using a leg to catch.
yeah,
Like with me, like initially I thought this could be the best game, but after looking back to past Super Bowls, 2 games come to mind that beat that. 2007 when the Giants beat the undefeated Patriots
That was
with the Tyree
fantastic,
catch, and when the Steelers and Packers played. That game was good. And also Steelers Cardinals when James Harrison had a pick 6, 100-yard pick
oh my
6.
God, yeah.
Longest pick six in Super Bowl history.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that Packers one obviously was my favorite. A little biased. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But what made this game I thought really interesting is how many records are broken. 24 records were broken in this game.
24 records. I mean, some of them were insignificant.
Yeah,
Silly
some
stuff,
happened like
just
right at kickoff, but some happened
yeah,
during
like,
the game.
passing yards.
Mhm.
And just
Fun fact: the Patriots scored the most points in overtime in the Super Bowl.
this is true. No one has ever scored more than 0 points in overtime in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good stat,
Yeah,
guys.
but 24 records—that's a lot. That's really close to 69 records. They could have counted it out for more.
Alright.
So yeah, I definitely think Tom Brady cemented himself as the best football player of all time. Doing this. Now the argument is he the best overall across the board? With Michael Jordan, Babe Ruth, all the other great athletes that play every other sport. Is he he's definitely one of the best, but who's the best?
Yeah. He's definitely the most decorated in the NFL, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Can't top that. But I can't say he's the best athlete of all time. I mean, he does really well. He's got a great core within. I mean, the Patriots are always good on offense and defense. And I think putting him up against Jordan just isn't fair. in my
Yeah, I'm
opinion.
with him on that. Jordan, in my opinion, still is the greatest because when you go to the finals 6 times and win all 6 times and never play Game 7 in the NBA Finals, that for me, you can't trump that in my opinion.
And and he had a good team too, like
he had talent
teammates and
around him,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But I mean, I think you can't compare to that.
Yeah, I think what's impressive though is Tom's done it in 2 different decades. You usually don't see that, but just let us know what you guys think. The viewers out there. Do you think he's the best athlete all time?
Or do you think he's the best football player of all time? So there's debate for that now. There could be
Yeah.
debate.
Yeah, like him and like Joe Montana per
Mhm.
se,
Yeah.
something like that. Like, go ahead, comment below, comment on our Facebook page. If you haven't liked us already, please make sure you do. Like this video, share it. We just want more views.
Yeah.
We wanted to hear from you guys too. Just tell us what you want to hear from us, and we'll try and get it on the next show. If you have anyone you want us to interview or anything, again, we're an open door. Just shoot us a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. But I think that about wraps it up. Yeah. Anything else?
No, stay fresh.
Stay fresh and trust the process. Have a good night, everyone.